Hey guys, this is Paris Clough with Financial Self-Reliance. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on the 4 paths to financial independence. One of those paths is owning and operating and starting a business that produces a passive income stream. I shared in that video that that's the path that I chose first in order to obtain financial independence. A couple people asked what business I chose. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you what business I chose to build so that I can give you hope that if I can do it, so can you. If you're new to this channel, we talk about the mindsets and the skill sets of the wealthy so that you can learn how to manage, protect, and grow your assets. If that sounds like the kind of channel you'd like to be subscribed to and the information that you'd like to know more about, go ahead and click the subscribe button so that you won't miss any content that I produce. As I shared earlier, I did a video on the 4 main ways to build financial independence. One of those ways is building a business. Now, I chose to build a business because I feel like building a business is the most effective and fastest way in order to obtain financial independence. Building a business allows you to increase your income, which is actually the fastest way to obtain financial independence. Now, it's important for you to live within your means, so it's important to be able to track your spending and know exactly how much money you're spending. Because the true definition of financial independence, or when you know you've attained financial independence, is when you have assets that produce an income so that they pay your bills for you, so you don't have to work in order to pay your bills. So I built a business, and today I have a passive income coming from my business that takes care of the expenses and the bills for a family of 7 people. Now, with all due respect, there's a lot of YouTubers out there and influencers that are talking about building financial independence. Most of those guys that I watch, they are either single or have no kids. It's a whole different scenario when you have children and a large family to be able to build financial independence. Now, kudos to the guys out there crushing it, because no matter who you are, no matter what your situation, if you can get to the point where you can build enough revenue coming in, cash flow coming in from your assets to cover your expenses, you're doing the right thing. So whether you're single or married and have no kids or married with kids, I want you to know that if I can do it, so can you. If it can be done, you can do it. The business that I chose to build takes about 2 months of my year where I have to really grind hard in order to build that business. The rest of the year, I work maybe 10 hours a week, and so it's on maintenance mode. One of the big myths of passive income is that you don't have to do anything ever again, and that's just not true. You grind hard, you build a foundation, and then you have that passive income flowing to you, but you still have to do work to maintain it. Maintaining a passive income is way more fun to do than to grind 9 to 5 for someone else to build a bunch of money. See, if you're building wealth for yourself and you have passive income coming in for you and your family, it's way more fun. So a few years ago, I hit financial independence with my business. I took a few years off, and now I'm ready to get back at it and build another stream of financial independence, another stream of income that will bring me to financial independence times 2. In fact, I'm gonna do it a couple times over because I have the time, and why not? So if you're interested in following my journey on building financial independence, and I'm gonna show you exactly the steps I'm gonna do and the steps I'm going to take to build 1, another business, and 2, portfolios of stocks and funds, and maybe a portfolio of real estate. But if you've gotten value out of this video so far, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss any content that I produce. I promise to bring value with every video that I produce, and if you have any questions, if you have anything that you'd like to see, put it in the comments below. Let's grow together. Let's go on this journey of financial independence together. Keep each other motivated. I'm going to keep you motivated by producing videos. Keep me motivated by making comments and making questions and things that you'd like to know more about. Now, I've always been entrepreneurial since I was a little kid. I was one of those kids that would knock on doors selling greeting cards. I was the kid that would go to the store and buy bulk candy and then take it to school and sell it to my friends for more money. I was the kid that had the lemonade stand. I was just the kid that knew I wanted to make money. I was a total entrepreneur starting from a very young age. I did have jobs that I had to maintain to pay the bills, as my business adventures would not often always pan out like I hoped. And so some businesses would fail and some would work and pay me a little bit. Some would, none of them except for a few, have really been able to be sustainable long term. When I was a little bit older and married, I actually got involved in other multi-level marketing companies. I wanted to be an entrepreneur so bad that I tried all kinds of things. And I have a great respect for multi-level marketing, and I'll do another video on that later. But I wanted to share with you that I've tried vitamins, I've tried laundry detergent. Back when the internet was first brand new, by the way, which was in my lifetime, there was an online Yellow Pages. I tried that, spent thousands of dollars doing that. I also spent thousands of dollars working with a guru to learn how to buy and flip properties and rentals and other real estate stuff stuff, lost a bunch of money doing that. I've started and failed at several businesses, and I love the word fail. To me, it's an acronym, FAIL, first attempt in learning. So every one of those businesses that I failed at, I learned something new to be able to get me to the point where I finally found a business that I could be successful at. So in 2001, I finally got involved in a business that was actually more of a self-employed opportunity, where I was able to quit my job after a few years of doing it part-time. And I went full-time in this career that I had chosen as a financial services professional. I got licensed for life insurance and health insurance. I got licensed as a registered representative so that I could offer and sell securities like mutual funds and other things. And so I did that for about 15 years. From 2001 to 2008, I had built an agency. I had dozens of agents that I'd worked with. We were making a lot of money. And then in 2008, there's another economic downturn, and I lost everything. And I did a video on that, and I'll link that above if you'd like to know more about that. I did a collaboration with another creator on YouTube that also had a significant crash in 2008 and was able to recover from it. And he's also obtained financial independence. So that's another example of people coming from disaster and being able to pull themselves out of it and become financially independent even after significant crises. So in 2008, after I lost everything, a buddy of mine called me on the phone and he says, Paris, I've got an opportunity here for you that I think you'll be interested in. I made $18,000 this last month. And the best thing about it is not only do you make some money up front, each time you make a sale, there's a commission, but this is a passive or residual income stream. And as soon as he said passive and residual income, I was like, yeah, I'm interested in that. I'm tired of doing transactional businesses. I'm tired of selling something, earning a commission, and then it's over. I want to be able to sell something, earn a commission, and then have it continue to pay me year after year, month after month, forever, or for a long time. And that was the kind of income I was looking forward to. Now, I did a video a month or two ago on passive income, and I'll link that up above too so that you can watch that. In that video, I kind of tease you that I have a business, that I had built a business where I made sales and I was still getting paid on those sales years later. That's the kind of business that you want to build. You want to build a business that's going to produce a passive income so that you can literally walk away from that business and have that money still coming in and have that money still flowing to you month after month, year after year. So from 2008 to 2015, I was building that business. But like any business, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes a few years to really get it to the point where it was going where it needs to be able to take over and pay all the bills. But in 2015, I left the firm that I was working for, and because I was still doing those transactional business to make up the difference. I was still trying to sell insurance and sell investments. In 2015, I left one firm and went and worked as a partner advisor in another firm. I also went and became a certified financial education instructor so that I could teach and coach and be a financial coach to those in need. I didn't really do anything with it because my other business actually was really producing a very lucrative income. It was building. It was a passive income. It was continuing to grow each year. So from 2015 to 17, it continued to grow. 2017, I decided, you know what? I'm going to just focus in on this business that I've got. It's now paying all my bills. I don't really have to spend time doing anything else but just this business. And what's interesting is, if you'll note, I started this business late 2008, early 2009. And so it took about 10 years. I tell people I'm a 10-year overnight success, because that's legitimately how long it can take to build a really strong passive income. It takes time, it takes effort. All right, so here's the moment you've been waiting for. What's the business that I chose to get into that over 10 years ago now has built me to a passive income that pays all of the expenses for a family of 7 people? It is a Medicare insurance business. What that means is that I sell Medicare insurance plans to people who are eligible for Medicare. Every client that I sign up, I get paid a commission up front, and then every year as they renew that policy, I get paid again and again and again, year after year. So as I shared with you earlier, I grind for 2 months every year really hard to be able to build my business and maintain my business, and then for the rest of the year, I work for about 10 hours just sending birthday cards, answering phone calls when they come in from time to time, and helping the occasional person that turns 65 or becomes eligible for Medicare throughout the year. Not a lot of my clients ever leave because I try to develop a great relationship with them, and so I can maintain that passive income year after year. Now I have hundreds of clients. One of the great things about creating a business like that is that when you have a little bit of income coming in from each client and you have hundreds of clients, that adds up to a large and substantial passive income. If you're going to build a business, don't build a business where you're counting on only one product or one stream. Build a business where if you have clients that leave, it's not a big deal because you have so many other clients that it's not going to be a big blow to your bottom line. Those are some tips and tricks to build your income and to build a solid foundation and a business that's going to produce a cash flow, a positive cash flow that's going to get you on the road to financial independence as soon as possible. For 9 or 10 months out of every year, I literally just manage and maintain my passive income business. That's why I have so much extra time now to build a second business and to make YouTube videos and make a YouTube channel. And I'm really excited about the journey that we're going to go on this channel. I hope this video inspired you to start that business that you've always wanted to start, or to at least set a goal to obtain financial independence. Abraham Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it. If I can do it, you can do it." I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.